Hey guys, welcome to the channel and my first awkward video. Today I'm just going to kind of talk about how easy it was to install the ECS red carbon intake. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Starters, me and my friend did it without instructions. We just kind of hoped we could figure it out. First, take the screws off the top of the intake box. Did all that, take off the hose clamp, and it loosens everything up in here. To remove this box, all you literally do is kind of pull it up, it pops off. These little feet right there have little rubber grommets that come with it. So they're attached right down in there. All they do is literally pop out. After that, you have the pipe still on, so you loosen up the other hose clamp. Then when you try to take it off, you have this little vacuum line. I end up actually breaking it, trying to get it off. It is that piece right there. That little thing right down in there. I wiggled it, tried to get it off, ended up breaking the tip off, but just kind of cut the hose and replaced it. All that comes off. You got to take the whole entire housing out. But you do actually need two things from the original intake box. Inside here, there's actually a little rubber, well, it's not rubber, it's plastic. It's another little plastic piece of piping, or just, yeah, basically a hole. You got to take it off. And we found out you actually end up needing the little rubber grommet feet that go on this, because it goes on the bottom of this heat shield that comes with it. So on the bottom of the heat shield, you just kind of plug those rubber grommets on, and so on and so forth. That plastic piece is right there. That piece right there, I think. Nope, this one. My bad. This one right here. Camera focus. This entire plastic piece right here actually comes from right inside there. So all you do is you just kind of pop it out. What we did first, we installed the little secondary filter. To do so that, all you do is literally kind of plug it in after you take this one off, the stock one. The stock one, see the little white dot? There's little push pins. You just push in, it pops off. There's a little bracket that sits right here. Gotta take it off, and that allows you to use the bracket that ECS includes. Then basically you just kind of pop that in, line it up, plug it back up like normal. Next step, we put all the little everything you need to on first. We put the heat shield down in. Has this little bracket for the pipe to go in. We slid the bracket on, or not the bracket, the hose clamp. Slid it on, tightened everything up. Put this hose on last. We made sure all this was lined up. Plugged it all in, tightened everything up. Slid the filter on, tightened it up. And that's about it. The actual red carbon cover, this thing looks quite nice. It literally is gonna sit kind of like that, give or take. Just gonna kind of set it there for now. Didn't install it yet. The instructions we found say you actually have to take this front piece off, like the cover, but I'm not gonna mess with it yet because I didn't buy the ECS Intake tunnel improvement thing. I can't remember what it's exactly called, but same thing. There's no point taking this entire piece off, taking the top of that off, putting the carbon fiber on, putting this back on, and then in a week or two ordering the intake piece, which actually feeds air from down here in the grill. There's no point in waiting and then buying the upgraded one. Taking all of this back off, putting the new one in, and putting it all back on. So just gonna kind of leave it as a giant freaking red carbon pipe and intake. Supercharger whine sounds good. Other than that, was fairly simple. It wasn't as hard as we thought. It was just nerve-wracking at first because first mod we've done on the Audi ourselves. It's my car. My buddy normally helps me work on stuff, but hopefully, like I said, I get better at this. See you guys next video.